Hello everybody and welcome back. I don't know if we'll find anything by scrounging around here, but we can take a little run around real quick.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we already grabbed everything in here when last time. Because last time we didn't have anything and we were just like, oh god, I need something, please. And we already solved the puzzle, so I think we're just good to go, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing that nobody's noticed this since, like, the entire day and night that I've left this be.
I mean, I think it may, like, your mother may have closed it up.
Maybe. Running around in my banana shoes.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Hey, I'm here. Okay.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough.
Yeah,
I
I'd
won't
like
go a
some
step
answers,
further
please.
Unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son.
I do,
You
but
are
you're giving
not
me
ready
nothing.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
Try me.
I came all the way here for you.
Two old fucks
Now
are
I
fighting for the
found
Spear
you.
of Destiny
I'm
and what I
ready,
can only
Mother.
assume is the
If
Necronomicon's
only-
daddy.
Louis, I have always
Or
taught
the
you to keep your
fucking-
mind open
The Book
and
of the
logical.
King in
I
Yellow.
know you are going to
Yeah.
find it hard to believe.
So,
But what I am
just
going to reveal
whatever
to
you're gonna
you is
throw at me,
entirely
I'm ready
true.
to accept it. Just
Many
tell me.
years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us,
Demons,
I
Jim!
beg your pardon?
and that they can influence
Demons.
our thoughts.
Okay.
Mother,
Mortimer
Listen to
is a
yourself.
demon.
I know you're exhausted, but for crying
Does that mean
out loud,
angels are
listen
real,
to
or are
what
we doing
you're
like a
saying.
Devil May Cry situation?
Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do
Cthulhu?
your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
Louis, you're being
no,
a dick
these
right
are
now.
not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Oh,
spirits?
shit.
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit, and two of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
Washington and Bonaparte, the Boogeyman and Father Christmas, Wolnir and It's Mortimer and Home. It's Mortimer and Home.
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
What?
No. Even if Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it.
Yes! Thank you!
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them.
That's fucking
Since
great.
then, I've spent my life trying to find it again.
Wait, so you do believe
when
in the
we
occult then?
recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer.
So I was right.
Not
If
to
they
mention
are
that
both
Holm had
demons
sent
and they
Volner
can
to get
control
it for him.
people,
Home and Mortimer
they are playing both
demons?
sides.
They
They're
both
fucking with
seem
us.
to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There
Uh-huh.
are many of them, Louis. Not just those two.
They are literally
Mother,
playing both
Have you any
sides.
proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Yeah. Yes, in fact. The fact that no one knows him, property deeds, his secret the property deeds.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
Yay!
I found your notes. Written
Mother's
in lemon juice.
validation.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later.
Oh! Oh, thank goodness I didn't do that then.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in
A
conversation
way to
until
get
the
immortality,
early hours
possession
of the
by a
morning.
demon.
Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world
Bitch,
over.
that's where you got
Yes,
the stone
I've been
sword to come down
developing
here.
the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply
It's amazing what you can do when you have a few thousand years to do whatever the fuck you want, huh?
I must
Yep.
admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Home are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets
Mere
them with a disconcerting
dandies.
facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Yeah, kind of funny how you would think they would have some kind of mention.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
Louis, I am proud of you.
Okay, so
You
it's all
came
come together.
all this way. You
Demons.
found
Demons
me.
are real.
You
They
have
can mind control you. They
surpassed
can
me.
possess you.
taught me
And they
everything
have
I
the
know.
Spear of Destiny and the
Right.
super magic
How did
book.
it all begin?
I saw him.
That's great.
What do you mean you
That's
saw
fucking
him?
great.
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree.
You fucked him,
I
didn't you?
traveled the world
When
in
I was
search of
young,
adventure.
hot,
In the
carefree.
Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked.
And then you played Sanity,
Composed of
Eternal
7
Darkness, Sandy's
parts.
Requiem.
Each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the
Metal
whole thing.
armor.
When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return
Yeah,
to
Lizzie.
Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world.
And
to
you
see if
formed the
anyone else
Golden
could
Order.
crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I
Mortimer.
found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
Wolner?
Von Bor-
Or,
yeah, it was Mortimer.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
Wait, you said he was young, so did he, like, age?
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
No, he wasn't in that body. But I know it was him. I swear it was
Oh.
him. The way he spoke, his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were talking about 60 years ago. I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
So now he's
Did he
got
ever go
all
to your
pieces of the
place?
book.
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
No, she must have refused.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil.
Yeah, no
After
shit.
that, I spent my
That's
whole
how you turn
life
into a
looking for
warlock.
him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase.
Doing
In
what?
1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed.
-1.
And that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait. The baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
What?
We stole his son? Are you insane?
Oh,
I always thought we took him to
no.
save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
What?
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth?
We're stealing
What
babies?
became of the
Hold
child?
on.
Later. For
Hold,
the moment, that is not the
Are we
key
the
issue
bad guys here?
Once we
I
found
mean, I know
the
they're
Alice
demons,
in
but we're stealing
Paris,
babies
I
and
followed
shit.
von Borchart's trail here.
We're stealing demon
I didn't
babies.
think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a
Okay.
minute. One last
Okay.
thing.
What happened with Elizabeth? What happened with Emma? Why the cannons for Bonaparte? Alright, you know what? What happened with
I
Elizabeth?
want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
Yes, we do!
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers
shit.
and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer.
It was home.
Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Do you know who killed her?
Absolutely not.
So it was Peru.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Oh, you killed her because if they could possess Emma and know what she knew, they would get the book. And they did get the book. Should I learn about
Yep.
this? I mean, I feel like we've already figured it out, but should we?
Yeah. I don't think we need to, honestly.
All right, but you're not getting away with it so lightly. Once we get back to Paris, be sure I won't be letting it go.
We'll see in Paris then.
We'll see in Paris. Did you
What
negotiate?
did you
with Warner?
negotiate about the Alazif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
Okay, why the cannons?
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
We're talking about a war.
Since when does the order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany.
Ah.
Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Can you imagine if you go to a party like this and someone's just like, hey, you want to own China? No, seriously, you want to own China? You could do it. Just sign here.
It's like, oh yeah, do you want to buy that star up in the sky?
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came
Do you want to own the race to the
determined
sun?
to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Okay, found your letter.
Samuel Ritter du Choix, you wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel, but frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
Who are you looking for?
Your hand.
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
Thanks for not touching it.
What, was that genuine, or were you like, yeah, thanks for not bringing me my shit?
No, I think it was genuine because I
Are you
swear.
gonna tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
Okay. Alright, so the only other thing is Emma. We don't really need to know about that, I feel like. Although, if we do know about it, it might give us a talking point with Elizabeth to calm her down in case she tries to kill Sarah. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we should?
I mean, we could.
I want to know what happened between you and
I
Emily's
feel like
sister.
it's
Great
better to have it and
responsibility
not need
often
it than
brings
need it and not
difficult
have it, you know?
choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Tell me everything, please.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
Yes.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not
The
fall
shiny
into their
thing
hands,
by the
or
rocks!
that one of them couldn't read in
Oh.
us where we had hidden it. I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing. And then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
She knew she was expendable. Alright, I think that's everything.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They
Why?
are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He demands that the Spanish hand over Louisiana to France.
Oh, knowing him, it won't stop there. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more
I'm
pressing
pretty
matters.
sure he's taking into account you telling me to resist him. I'm pretty
Are you
fucking
gonna
sure at
tell
this
me
point.
why we're here?
Unless you're right, he does want to fail. To start wars all across the world.
So that he
There.
can
That's
take
why
over.
we are here.
So that he
Spirit of
can just
Destiny.
come in and be...
Wait, what the? What the hell is that?
What the hell?
Bethlehem, Bethesda, Nazareth. Oh shit! It's another Bible puzzle. No! I could have been witness of Bonaparte's resolution. I could have spoken with Piaggi about his motivations. What? What? I could have? Where?
Oh, he's probably somewhere
Oh.
else.
Oh, because I went to von Wolnir. Okay. So I had one chance to meet them, and I went with Wolnir. And I found out that von Wolnir had found Al-Azif. I managed to go into Napoleon's Bonaparte's room, protected one of the Hillsborough twins. You still can't just say you figured out the real Emily, could you?
Yeah, they want to keep it mysterious. Like,
yeah,
did
even
you?
though we've
Did you
already
not?
kind of figured it out. Alright, level up time, please.
Yep, we're level 10 now.
Damn it. Character traits. Oh, right, because we didn't find any coins or anything, so we don't get any extras. Okay, I think we should get agility up. Because it seems like
Yeah,
we're
agility
going to
level
require
2.
action at some point here.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. No,
Maybe occultism, because we know we're dealing with demons now?
that could help, yeah. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
we get the book that gives us occultism, and we'll have
Yeah.
it level 2.
Okay, yeah, good call. Boop. Yeah, this really makes me want to play Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
Veteran.
I don't think we're even capable of doing it.
Wrong one.
Talent. 10.
Your effort pool increased. Reach level 10. Fuck yeah. Okay, so that's assumed. That seems like there's no other reward for level 20 or 15 or anything like that. So,
Yep.
oh well. Oh sweet, extra effort pool.
You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect.
Probably
So,
not.
How does it
So we have
Oh,
15
you know what?
points.
Several keys.
It's probably the
I
Spear of
found a
Destiny
note
in
from the
there.
architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an honorary
Oh.
sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Shit.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it.
Huh?
When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Well, shit. Alright, well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.